Hello again, everyone, and today I am reviewing another of the Monte Pascoal cigars. Today will be the Belicoso. This is this cigar is a 5.5 by 52. As you may remember from my other review of the Monte Pascoal, these are made with all Brazilian tobacco. They use Mata Fina and Mata Norte. Um, I learned one thing since my last review of the Double Corona, and it didn't get great marks, but I learned from the Monte Pascual people that even though all their cigars are made with the same tobacco, even in this line, uh, they're all blended differently. So, same band and what have you as the Double Corona had, but this Belicoso will be blended with different amounts of the two different tobaccos in a different percentage. So we could get a different taste entirely. Uh, so I'm looking forward to it. This is a new company here in the United States. They're new to the United States, I should say, and I wish them well. So let's try this Belicoso and see how it rates out. Here is a flyer from Monte Pascual of their various sizes. As you can see, this one here is a double Corona. We had it the last review, and we'll be reviewing this one here today. The various sizes, but all these sizes will have different percentages of the Brazilian tobacco in it. This is very unusual. Now, most pick any other line. A an Oliva cigar, a Camacho cigar. If they're all one type, uh, like the Oliva V's, they're all blended the same. Whether it be a Churchill, a Torpedo, Robusto. Here, there are different percentages of the various tobaccos, which should yield a different taste. So that's what we're looking for. Um, I'm looking for a better taste than the double Corona had. It was just too mild. So let's get to it. Let's get it a little cut and see how things progress. All right, here we go. Let's give her a cut. I like to use my little angle method. Nice draw. Very nice. Much better than the double Corona was. This is not going to be a long cigar time-wise. About an hour. Look at that. Burning nicely. All right. Well, let's see what the initial flavors are. There's some grapefruit there. Hints of sweetness. And maybe some almonds. So we'll let it sit for a minute and we'll come back. But here we go with the Monte Pascual Belicoso. Okay, we're just half-inch in, and the cigar has some nice flavors. There's definitely citrus there. It sort of switches between grapefruit and an unknown citrus. I want to say more like orange, but for the most part, it's grapefruit. There's some vanilla notes there. There's almond. There's some richness developing in the spice. The grapefruit and vanilla are working together, and we're starting to get some richness at this point. Um, Finishes um, average, uh, fairly long, and some sweet notes, sweet almond notes, sweet raw almond notes. Uh, a nice amount of pepper. Uh, the pepper. would come in the last 30% of the amount that you taste on the draw as far as the spice, the grapefruit and vanilla. And lagging back would be the pepper, but it's still nice. Um, Not much pepper on the finish right now, so we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back because I think it's going to change again the way it's starting. So I'll keep you updated. There's about an inch, a little more. A lot more almond notes at this point. The citrus is definitely a little richer. There's not a lot of sweetness yet, but there's a lot of citrus. It does appear to be grapefruit, but it does have some hints of orange. Not a lot of sweetness. There is some vanilla there. There is some almond there. The finish is much richer now. A rich almond. Um, uh, Slight sweetness to it. And the pepper seems to be better throughout. There is a little lingering pepper on the palate now. The draw of the pepper is nice, but there's a little lingering pepper on the palate. So at this point, which is only an inch or so in, remember this was only a 5.5 inch cigar, so it won't take long. Not bad. The becoming richer notes of citrus spice are very nice, and this is actually, whatever blend this is much nicer to me at this point than the double Corona was. So I will be back shortly with another update. Okay, we've got, let's see, about 2.5 inches left, and the richness that I'm experiencing is apparently now coming from those almonds. It's a rich almond flavor, much like a almond paste, if you will. So that's giving it the richness. The citrus notes were primarily grapefruit are still there, and sort of subtle vanilla notes following those, tied to those grapefruit notes. So the cigar is making some changes, but they're changes for the better. This is a fairly mild cigar. It may reach medium status, but at this point it's fairly mild. Call it mild to medium, but not much over that. So I will be back here shortly with another update, but at this point it keeps changing. If it continues to get richer, it's going to really be nice. The richness is definitely improving. The cigar at this point is very, very nice. Very nice cigar. I just showed you before this segment, you saw a picture of the Monte Pascoal logo, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I would show it to you. And a little bit about it, on the left side is the Bahia state flag. There's, of course, the Brazilian lady there, native as they call it, holding a spear. Can't miss that. The girl on the right side is a European muse, which evokes inspiration, and just different things. It was just a different little logo, so I thought I would show you that. Getting back to the cigar, we're down to about 1.5 inches or so. We'll be wrapping it up soon, but it's a very nice cigar at this point. In my opinion, this is much better than the double Corona. Whatever blend this is, percentage-wise, it works. It's reminiscent of some of the milder Nicaraguan cigars. So it's on par with, say, similar to, okay, similar in the direction of a Perdomo Lot 23, has that sort of a flavor to it. I like the rich almond. It's pretty much drawn even with the grapefruit citrus. So and the vanilla notes are so subtle now. So I'll be back to wrap it up here shortly, but so far so good. Well, we're down to the end, so I want to wrap it up. Give you my final thoughts. By far, this is the best Monte Pascoal I've had. Granted, I haven't had many. I have sampled some other ones. I've had a Robusto. I have not reviewed it yet. The Double Corona, you can look back on the blog and check it out. Um, but this cigar has been consistent with the citrus notes. The addition of the rich almonds just past the midpoint or at about the midpoint really enhanced the cigar. Um, Very nice, mild to medium cigar. Very nice. I'm much more pleased with this blend. Um, uh, I would put the cigar overall. I'm rating this cigar an 89. It's very good. Uh, I would definitely smoke it again. I could have many of the Belicosos. This is a good cigar. This would almost be a morning cigar for me. It's good enough to be and mild enough to be had in the morning. Not any problem with that. Draw was very good throughout, and as you can see, the burn was very good throughout. So, Monte Pascoal, I commend you. This is the blend that I like so far. The Monte Pascoal Belicoso with a score of 89.